Now, although I am really excited for this shoe to drop, even though I'm probably not going to get them, well, here we are. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Kobe Sneaks. Today we are looking at the brand new Nike and Stussy Air Zoom Spiridon Caged 2 in the Fossil colorway. Here we go. So Nike and Stussy have once again come together for a collaboration, this time on the Air Zoom Spiridon Cage 2, and this time in two different colorways. We have the black and pure platinum colorway, which I called the Daft Punk colorway in my original preview for the shoe, and then we have the color that everyone wanted, which is the color that I actually got, which is the Fossil colorway. The shoes had an original release date of March 27th, 2020 on the Stussy website and in Stussy stores around the world, although not in North America stores, but that's besides the point. And then the release that I got them from was on April the 3rd, which saw a wider release on things like Nike sneakers, and my personal pair is from Undefeated. They retail for a price for $160 US, which in my opinion is a fair price point for this collaboration sneaker. They were pretty much impossible to get if you tried, although they aren't going for too much above retail for some reason. I think it's because at first the whole collaboration aspect of it, everyone kind of freaked out and got really excited about that, but then they realized they might not be a fan of the actual silhouette of this sneaker. So if you did not get a pair but you still want a pair, you can probably find one online, whether it's on StockX or Grailed, for a pretty good price. Now, the Spiridon silhouette is a pretty famous silhouette in Japanese culture. A lot of designers like to wear the Nike Spiridon, not too sure why, but that's just kind of the vibe of the sneaker as a whole, which I think is why Stussy and Nike decided to go this route for the shoe. Now, obviously the shoe is not a skateboarding shoe necessarily, but it is a great shoe in the Nike heritage nonetheless. Taking a look at the box, it is a regular top lid style Nike box with a kind of beige overtone color and red Nike and Stussy branding. We have the big Nike swoosh branding on top with the Stussy logo on the side. And then the style tag reads Air Zoom Spiridon Cage 2 / Stussy, and this is the Fossil, black Fossil colorway, and these are a men's size 12. Alright, enough of me talking about the shoe, let's open these up and see what they look like in person. Alright, and here is the shoe. Now, the two most striking features of this shoe are, of course, the very earth tone colorway and the fabric or material they used for this shoe. The entire upper is comprised of a kind of canvasy burlap beige mesh kind of material throughout. Each panel has a slightly different, distinct look and feel to it, but on the grand scheme of things, it's a beige mesh. On both sides of the shoe, we do have a signature black Nike swoosh stitched on in a black canvas finish. On the toe box of the shoe, we do have a embroidered black mini swoosh and some Stussy branding right at the edge of the toe box. On the heel of the shoe, we also have a Stussy patch with black Stussy lettering and that Zoom Air branding from Nike done on the heel in a black rubber finish. The tongue of the shoe features the most wide gauge mesh, kind of looks like a fishnet actually, again done in that beige finish, and then on the top of the tongue it has a matching Stussy patch with black lettering, just like the heel. I actually love the laces on these shoes. They are, again, a matching earth tone finish. The midsole and outsole of these shoes is probably the most distinct feature of the Air Zoom Spiridon, featuring that Air Zoom pillow and that Ply-Lite cushioning on the actual sole of the sneaker. Nike does not use Ply-Lite anymore on a lot of their sneakers, but it is still cool to see this on a shoe that has just released. The cage holding the Zoom airbag in is done in a black rubber finish, while the actual airbag itself is done in a matching beige. You can see in the middle of the midsole we have a piece of hard black plastic, which brings us down to the outsole. The outsole is complete with a mixture of both black and beige rubber, with both Nike branding on the top and Stussy branding towards the heel. One cool feature about these shoes is that it does feature kind of an airflow design right near the ankle of your foot, so you would see your ankle if you were wearing these with ankle-lit socks. Otherwise, they would just show the color of your socks that you're wearing. And one other small feature is that the heel tab and the tongue tab are kind of this rope-style woven material, a lot looser than the rest of the mesh on the actual shoe. And I do have to say, after trying these on, they definitely do fit big. I personally would go a half size or even a full size down. They're not loose necessarily, but because they do fit big and you can't tighten tighten the laces just as tight as you would normally on a regular sneaker because of that loop design, I would still go at least a half size down. In my personal opinion, I think these are one of the top contenders for sneaker of the year, if not easily a top 5 contender for sneaker of the year. I think it's a great collaboration that is a timeless piece between Nike and Stussy that, like I just mentioned, will withstand the test of time. The colorway is a great colorway to match with any pair of pants or any outfit for that matter because it is a neutral earth tone, and I do like the fact that Stussy and Nike brought back a more retro style silhouette onto a newer design. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did not already know, I have just started a podcast called the First Come, First Serve podcast, available on Spotify and a whole bunch of other platforms, soon to be on iTunes, and on there I talk about all things sneaker news, sneaker culture, streetwear culture, and all of the above with a bunch of my friends and people in the industry that I know and trust. But until next time, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.